Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Chat, guys. Let's grab our tea, let's grab our tree, let's grab our drink, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable, cause me, Pasha, is here to spill the tea, straight, no chaser. Mm, no sugarcoating bullshit, it is what it is, guys. So use discernment, place yourself where you belong. If the shoe don't fit, you'll wear it, Cinderella. Leave it to somebody that does. All right, guys. I hope my readings have been helpful, and I hope you've had a beautiful week so far. I have took a couple days off because I needed to clean house, metaphorically, spiritually, and physically. So let's get some cards going here and let's see what's going on. And okay, it's love. Okay, so we're talking about love. We're going to tap into love. It is what it is, the love of self, the love of life, the love of others. Through the darkness, we find the light. Light is love. We are love. The shadow is love. We love the shadow too. Okay, so agape, everything is flowing. What's yours? What you want wants you. Wow, High Priestess, 10 of Cups. Didn't I just say this? What you want wants you. You are very intuitively guided, very tapped in. Something you may not see, though. You may not get all the answers that you seek, but something is coming in, and it's a 10 of Cups. So it's wish fulfillment, it's happiness, it's friendship, it's understanding, it's peace. Okay? 10 of Cups. With that Ace of Cups, High Priestess. It's the Four of Wands. There could be a relationship, okay? Some kind of partnership, some kind of stability coming in. You could have this. Look around you. Be grateful. You may not see this. You may be too busy in the hustle and bustle and still thinking that you're on survival mode, but you are getting off of there. The roller coaster. See the Seven of Wands. You are protected. You are guided. You have this beautiful shield. And you also see through the veil. So you know somebody loves you. You know somebody cares. Somebody's coming in. They're coming in fast. Wow, it's the Eight of Cups. But you walked away. Friends, family, acquaintances, people from the past. Now, somebody may be walking away from the past. You may have walked away from the past. Prince of Wands, Princess of Wands. Somebody wants to get in a message towards you, okay? You are the messenger, so listen to the message that the ancestors are trying to give you because there's healing here. Major healing, major realization, major epiphanies, but you had to walk away from a situation. Somebody did. Now, this Eight of Cups, it's a lot in that cup. There's a lot in those cups, a lot of shit in there. You had to walk away from jobs and maybe even a stability, people. Take it as it resonates. It was a lot, but you did the right thing and you chose to heal yourself. Find balance, practicality, and spirituality. Somebody is looking at you like you're absolutely astonishing. You could be an Aquarius, take it as it resonates. You could be a Pisces, take it as it resonates, guys. But the Three of Swords, somebody broke your heart or wanted you to be heartbroken because you weren't in some kind of relationship. It could even be a twin flame relationship. But you know that even if you're not with that person, you know they still love you. You know that you still love them. It's just for your mental health, people need to go in different roads so that they can heal, they can evolve, they can grow, they can prioritize their own needs. This is the sun, guys. Something is being illuminated. Now, somebody is using their intuition, lifting the veil. Now, somebody could have said bad things about you, especially about your spirituality. But God Creator Source is there. Now, somebody wants to come in and hold your hand to the promised land. Okay, I just planted sunflowers. So sunflowers may be very like meaningful to you. Um, maybe you have a Leo coming in. Take it as it resonates, the Seven of Discs. Or maybe just God is telling you that you have all the power within you. You don't necessarily need another person, guys. This heartbreak has put you in a situation to really just know thyself. And you will walk away. Friends, family, acquaintances, lovers. You'll walk away. No shame, none whatsoever, because you have that healing power and you know what to invest in. You really do. It's the King of Cups with the Six of Swords. Now you had to move away. You may have invested time, energy, resources with a lot of people, but they weren't really there for you. They're talking behind your back. I'm not going to lie, okay? Now somebody wants to come in and tell you how much they care about you, but they know you're protected, 10 of Wands, and they feel burdened by your protection, burdened by the way that you're able to articulate how you feel, that you really are the truth, okay? Somebody's having a problem with this. It's burdening them, it's weakening them because now they're seeing the truth as well. It's like the creator's enlightening how much somebody just adores you, how you really help a lot of people tap into their own inner child, but yet they want to break your heart because they're scared of stability within their own life. They don't want others to have stability, that's for sure. Five of Swords. You see what I mean? So instead, they play in your face and then they talk shit behind. It's like they play nice in your face, but behind your back they're saying stuff. You've been paying attention to these people. That's why you walked away. They know what they did. They feel burdened. Three of Pentacles. They feel burdened that people want to work with you, that you chose to work by yourself. They're upset that they left you, didn't help you, but you're still succeeding. You didn't need the applause to move forward. All you need to do is heal. Somebody sees you as a star. They may have wished for you guys. Somebody wants to work with you. This may be a new person because clearly you walked away from a lot of things, a lot of things, a lot of people who were really trying to throw you under the bus, talk shit about you. They didn't even know you. They just knew you were moving forward with that magician, whatever you want. You get, I said that, right? Whatever you want wants you. Somebody's really upset with the way that you transformed this heartbreak. You're not like the rest. You stand on that stability. You earned your scars. You wear them as a badge of honor, but you don't use them as you don't play victim. You're not a victim. Somebody thought they can play with you before they ever met you. Like they thought there was people before you, like before them, should I say. Okay, say this person came into your life and there was people who was in your life before them saying a lot of stuff about you, but these people weren't in your life when they were in your life. Why? Because they had already fucked you over, did you dirty in some kind of way, stabbed you in the back or something. And now somebody is seeing why you no longer have these people in your life. These people play like they wear a good mask, like they're really there for people, but it's always a ulterior motive. And when you're too smart for it, they will want you around because now you know, and now they can manipulate you. So there's nothing they can get out of it, right? People don't like when you're better because seeing you sick, it benefits them and it makes them feel better about their life, their miserable life. This is what you walked away from. Friends, relationships, jobs that made you feel like this, of people who were miserable with their own life and they were jealous of your progression, of your light, of you just being happy. These people have plenty, probably more than you, but still they're jealous of something that you have. This is why they need to take several seats. They're getting sat the fuck down, is what it's down to. Okay, because you're the high priestess and somebody wanted to fight with you. They wanted to fight for your stability. They did not want you to have it. Now all these people are fighting because you're the real deal Holyfield. You really do hit different. You see these people from a mile away. One more. Yeah, Page of Swords. Because they were spying on you. Listen, if you're not invited, it's because somebody in that group doesn't like you, which means that that group is trash, which means that you don't even want to be in that group anyways. That circle, that workshop, whatever it is, that job, you don't want to be there. You don't, because it's just going to cause you heartbreak and you're not going to break your own heart. You've already learned the lesson. Somebody is so mad that you've already learned the lesson, King of Swords, and you stand on business. You said what you said, you meant what you said, and you really do cut deep. You're the truth. Somebody can't handle the truth. Maybe they shouldn't be doing dirty shit in the background, pretending that there's something they're not. And then calling you down. See? 10 of Swords. Somebody really wanted to betray you, stab you in the back. You stood on that. You said it. You don't want to break your heart. You knew at the end of the day the sun was going to come out. And somebody is feeling the same betrayal that they try to put you in. They're feeling like that. Queen of Pentacles. Why? Because you are it. You are reliable, you are resourceful, you're dependable. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. And there was a snake who wanted to take your money, wanted to take your stability, wanted to stab you in the back, say that you were something you're not, because they're all fucking, like I said, miserable. Let them be miserable. You are the matriarch. You gave yourself the flowers that these people should have gave you. You didn't need their applause. Ancestors were going to applaud you, and somebody loves you and wants to come in and give you your flowers and celebrate with you. Three of Cups. There's a lot to celebrate. Maybe you're not, boasting or, posting about your celebrations. Maybe your celebrations are all spiritually. I don't know. Maybe you just have a lot of people watching you. So you know that they're going to try to snake you to get one up on you. So you're not saying very much, but you are still celebrating because you have a lot to be grateful for. But somebody wants to come in and celebrate with you, and it's the Sun. God Creator Source is giving you a new opportunity. People are seeing you for who you are, and this Emperor, is seeing you for who you are as well. And they feel some kind of way that they listen to some kind of conniving energy in the background who just wanted to abuse you, abuse their power in your life some kind of way. Or, like I said, they used to be in your life, but they're not anymore. Why are they not in your life? Because of the shady shit that they did. Now, Six of Pentacles. You are a giver, and so is this this Emperor. The thing is that people will take and take and take until you say no, and then when you say no, you're the bad guy, guys. So if somebody's hung up because somebody tried to use magic to lie to get somebody stuck with them with the Eight of Swords, to take from you and give to them. Now this Emperor is waking up and realizing that there's a very money hungry person in the background who kept them very naive in a clown house. Somebody could be hitting that the end of the road, Ancestors, one more. Yeah, it's the Eight of Cups. Somebody's gonna have to walk the fuck away and start drinking from their own cup. Somebody's been taken from them. Okay. If somebody thought they were taking from you, they're not taking anything from you. You didn't miss out on anything. You didn't lose out on anything, but somebody needs to wake up and realize what the company they're keeping, the surroundings. Somebody is going on a new journey, guys. Eclipse, okay? Somebody could have had a Saturn return. Look, Ten of Cups. Somebody's family put them in a very tight situation. Maybe put you in a very tight situation, make you feel like you weren't good enough, like you didn't have enough, like you had to ask. And even when you asked, it was still the same headache. Like, no. So it's like, what the fuck's the point, right? So remember, the day ones and the real ones, they're not the same. Okay. So it's about actions. Now you are getting out of this mess that people try to create for you. And somebody is as well. Okay. And it's the Seven of Wands. So you're protected. You're protecting somebody. Maybe the person that's coming in, you're going to protect them because that's just the energy that you got. You're just a protector energy. But so is somebody else. Wow. As I say that, it's the Nine of Wands. So is somebody else. They didn't get that Emperor position just by sitting on their ass. They are a warrior. And somebody sees you as a warrior. Somebody was a wolf in sheep's clothing, pretending. And somebody sees you as a lone wolf. You're good with a crowd. You're good with the pack, but you're very much by yourself. You're what I like to call is a popular loner. Somebody sees you, you don't mind, but you're like the warrior in the garden, you're just chilling, you're relaxing. Somebody is really upset because it's like they're crying about the family they lost, or you missing out on situations, or I don't know, lying to get you to miss out on a situation, which inevitably blocked them in a situation. Four of Swords. Yeah, somebody's trying to heal. And somebody wants to heal with you. They know that you know the truth about this heartbreak that they did, about this betrayal, this rock bottom energy. Somebody really wanted you to be in a rock bottom energy. Drinking, hoeing, drugging. You know what I mean? Like doing that whole, demon time kind of energy. We all got the same 24 hours in a day, and you ain't like them. Ten of Wands. That's why they're burdened. Somebody has been watching you and your choices. They can't blackmail you, they can't manipulate a situation, and somebody's coming towards you. They have a choice, and somebody's making a choice. Could be a King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag. Take it as it resonates. This King of Wands is feeling burdened. They're about to start drinking from their own cup in order to transform into this Emperor, because somebody is coming towards you. It's an Emperor. So it's either the King of Wands is transforming because this burden is too heavy, or they're either burdened because there's an Emperor coming in. Take it as it resonates. Ancestors, yeah, it's the Eight of Pentacles. Didn't I just say that? Somebody wants to fucking do the work with you to transform. Somebody loves you. They know that you are who you say you are because they've been watching you, and they've got a lot of people enlisted to watch you now. They're all fighting, trying to remember their lies because, yeah, they're all just a bunch of liars. And it was all for money, for clout, for, I don't know, to try to take your shine. You may not even know these people. You'd rather lose friends than have the real ones confused, though. So you speak the truth. You speak up. You walk the fuck away. And somebody is doing that. They're not going to have the real ones confused, and they're going to lose the fake friend. And speaking up because there's too much illusion. Somebody was blindfolded, but they know that even you blindfolded, you're still going to pick the right choice. Whatever flows. If it doesn't flow, it must go. Somebody, oh, the illusion, right? The magician. Somebody's been trying to manifest you in to try to find a way to come towards you, but they know that there's a lot of people who do not want to see you happy. The Knight of Pentacles, but it's okay. You'll take your time. You're not in no motherfucking rush, not to meet nobody, not for a job, nothing. You're taking your time. You're living just on borrowed time. So you just are trying to keep your hands busy. Remember, idle's hands is the devil's playground. So you're just staying busy and prayed up. Prayed up and strapped. You don't got to get ready. You're always ready. Seven of Wands. You are protected. Somebody wants you to remember something about them. Somebody's been praying for you since you ran away, walked away. They've been an illusion. They've been making up stories in their head, and it's causing them to be really sick because they love you and they want to express this love to you. Now, it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it's like God keeps nudging them, creator, whoever you believe in, the aliens, I don't know, whatever it is, they keep nudging them. Like, do you remember you asked for this? You wished for this, and you just like did this? So they're in their emotions, they're in their feelings because you walked away. You blocked them, I don't know, you've seen the Five of Swords, you've seen the abuse, you've seen the manipulation, you've seen the gang stalking. You may not have said anything, but you fucking most definitely seen it. Now somebody wants to come in and work with you after rejecting you, after being smug. Look, somebody is no longer taking the 3 cups of people's offers. They're drinking their own cups. So it's not even about you. It's about finding themselves. Because these 3 people that they chose in the past, or that you may have chosen in the past, always flip it where it fits, right? They wanted your stability. They wanted what you knew. They really thought you were an easy target. So they tried to destroy you and your foundation, your 4th house, by choosing pick-me's, groupies, wannabes, not realizing that that's what they are. You do not see them as real ones. You see them as maybe a day one, but not a real one. Somebody is upset. Now I took notes because I've been like off for a couple days, right? So it says, you say things everyone else is tiptoeing around. So they envy, copy, and lie they have no integrity. They do it to get your light, but it never lasts. Like a shooting star, it's gone. No longevity. Because it was stolen, not earned. It's funny that it comes out like that, right? The jealousy is real, it says. And God sees all. It says you make it look easy. That's why they try to destroy you. They want what you have. You make it look easy. They don't even know the spiritual warfare or the discipline it takes in order to know that you have all the tools. We all have all the tools in our toolbox, guys. And somebody is realizing they have all the tools in their toolbox. They know, and they know that you know that people have been trying to stab you in the back, trying to get whatever you got going on, steal whatever you have going on. And you still had the power to manifest a beautiful life. It's got a lot of people fucking hung up because you see them. You know why you're not invited. You know why people feel some kind of way. And it really has nothing to do with you and everything to do with your motherfucking energy. You're the Empress. You're the real, true, divine feminine. You don't chase, you attract. And you're the fucking star. A lot of people have been trying to hold on to you guys. You are that big energy. You really do help people evolve and progress and feel better about themselves. You give people love that they've never fucking had. And do you get that reciprocated? Of course not. But that's okay because you give it to yourself and teach that they don't need that from the external. Somebody is very needy, very codependent, and that's clarification, guys. Somebody wanted you to be all hung the fuck up, but you're the temperance angel. You're practical and spiritual. There's a reconciliation. Somebody wants a reconciliation with the Empress, and it's the Emperor. Somebody is walking away just like you. You walked away. Okay. Two separate roads, walked away from a situation, put down the burden, did the work necessary, and wow, 8 of Wands. There's that fast moving message coming in, guys. There is a reconciliation. Now, this could be within source, this could be within self, this could be within a relationship, a job, maybe even a soul partner, one that you've never met, but they're going to feel like home. You take it as it resonates, guys, but this person is going to feel safe. Okay? It's going to bring you safety. And that's all you truly need is safety. You can build with this person because on their own, they're good. And on your own, you're good. You're not chasing the money. They're not chasing the money. And you're most definitely not chasing after nobody. Now, there could be a Jezebel gold digger in the background, okay? Very money hungry who has lied over and over and over to try to get themselves where they are. They're upset with you because you are calling it to fill because you're the one with the creativity. So people really want to work with you. A lot of people have been copying your creativity, but they really don't have any longevity. They know that you're the true magician. A lot of people have been saying you do magic. You don't do magic. You take a new leap of faith. You're very cognitive, okay? You're winging it. You're smart. Winging's it's a skill, right? Look, see, there's the Ace of Cups. We start the Ace of Cups and finish the Ace of Cups. You got a lot of love, guys. Somebody really, really adores you, has a lot of passion for you. This is that big D energy, if that's what you want. It doesn't have to be, but it's a lot of passion. It's a lot of creativity. And a lot of people want to work with you because what you put your heart in always comes to fruition. You're the Empress. Everything you touch turns to gold. That's why I said if you're not invited, it's because somebody is jaded in that circle and is rotten and is jealous of you and less like they have more than you, but they're jealous of you. Why? Because it's something you have inside of you. I told you they're egotistical. You are in the upright, they're in reverse. They have an issue because you're the star and you're naked, but you're fully dressed. Do you see what I mean? It's you have character. Your character gets you in the door and keeps you in the motherfucking door. These people need to be extra. And you don't have to be extra to move forward. That's why the chariot's there, guys. You are guided and you've always been guided. A lot of people are very, very, very jealous of what you got going on. Let them be. We're going to find out because you got love coming in. And I don't think you're going to tell anybody about this love because there's a lot of people jealous. But God Creator Source says it's time for you to celebrate. Now, it's giving me October because I just seen a pumpkin. So maybe you're going to be celebrating October. By October, that's when my sunflowers will be big. So maybe that's when something is going to come in. But wow. Yeah, that's when this embracing will be in. This is when you can really get together with somebody and hold each other or embrace each other. Maybe it's been a minute. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. It says, through each other, you find the missing piece. Okay. So somebody has been fighting with somebody watching you so that they can come towards this Four of Wands, because clearly they know a lot of people been fighting to try to say that you are very dark. Somebody's finally using their intuition so they can embrace love. You are using your intuition so you can walk away from what no longer serves you and embrace love and go towards healing. Archangel Michael's helping somebody heal, or maybe you're helping somebody heal. Take it as it resonates, guys. It's time to move forward past this heartbreak, past this snake, past this, money hungry kind of energy. Life be lifing. We don't always have it, but you want somebody next to you who, make life fun when you may not have. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. You're healing a situation, and there's a lot of people in the background who are mad, mad. Why? Because you found your wings. You gained your wings. Guys, I told you, you earned your stripes and you're wearing them as a badge of honor. People want to bring up your past. They can't hold that against you. It's what made you stronger. It says the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new opportunities. A new path is now available for you. Follow it with faith. Somebody is coming in to celebrate with you. Okay, they're using their intuition. Wow, it's two magicians and two high priestesses and on the board, guys. It says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Remember that. Okay, love isn't binding, it's liberating. Okay, so anything that makes you feel stuck and stagnant or suffocated, that's not love, guys. Not at all. And that's why somebody is walking away. Friends, family, acquaintances, so are you. Two people, two separate roads. Maybe you never met them. Maybe they're across the damn world. I don't know, but something's going to happen in October and you're going to finally, come in contact with this person. Maybe sooner. Take it as it resonates. Maybe later. Everybody's on different timelines, but this is going to work out. And it's because God, Creator, Source is kind of working it out in your favor. See? It's because your third eye is lit. You really do see people for who they are. So you make sure you're not involved in that situation. You know that if they cared, they'd be there. It says deep in your heart, you always know the answer. Do what feels right. Somebody is about to do what feels right because you're a true divine feminine. You don't chase. You will not chase. Somebody's going to do the work necessary. And you know that if somebody doesn't reply, it's like, come on, that's an answer on itself. Okay. So acceptance is key to inner peace. See, didn't I say that? Wow. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. Exactly. We can't change nobody. So somebody needs to do the work for themselves. And just like you do the work for yourself because you love yourself. You're always going to choose yourself. You choose others. It's okay to love a sick person, but love them from afar because they will bleed on you and you will go insane trying to fix somebody who you clearly can't fix. Okay. So, my beloved, says, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united, for love transcends space and time and nothing is missing. Like I said, you're very intuitive. You already know this person adores you, but you walked away from them. Why? Because they weren't ready for you. They spilt out your cup, and ancestors keep reminding them about this every day. I don't know what's going on, but they're in their feelings. It says, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort our perception and cloud our vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Like I said, somebody is very resentful and they're hung. They're hung. There could be a lot of people, friends, family, acquaintances. These are just energies that are external from you, watching you, who are hating on you, wishing you ill intent, wishing this other person some kind of stagnation so they don't come towards you. Take it as it resonates. Maybe they're wishing you a stagnation so that you won't move towards somebody or you won't have the confidence. It's like a lot of confidence that somebody needs to get into, but they are. Now, there could be a King of Wands that wants to fight with this Emperor, or this King of Wands is turning into this Emperor, having to fight with their own inner demons to control their own self because they have a lot of temptations. They're getting the emotions are getting the best out of them, guys. They understand that a lot of people played head games with them. Okay, maybe a lot of people played head games with you. Okay, Oh, well, yeah, somebody just got burned because this card got burned from one of my candles. And it says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are the qualities you both possess. Equally so. The qualities you don't like are uh, also the qualities you don't like are also the qualities of your own reflection. Somebody sees you as a reflection of themselves, my beautiful star, Empress, Temperance Angel, and they're about to message you. Like I said, I don't know if you know this person, but they're in their feelings. And they know that because they were very fucking emotional, it took them to a really dark, dark place with you. And they listened to whatever anybody said about you. But now they're realizing that it's time to do the work and they want to work with you. I don't know if you know this. It could be a job. I don't know. It could be something new. But with that Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Fool, it is something new. It's a new faith. You had to take this new leap of faith. It's like, holding your breath and jumping off the cliff, but knowing that you're going to be safe. You may not know where you're going to land, but you're going to be safe, guys, because there's water there, and you know how to swim, and you're very reliable and resourceful, and somebody adores you. There could be a memory that somebody has, and it says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Wow, that's what you're doing, guys. You're healing it. You're opening up for new possibilities and embracing your beloved yourself, and somebody wants to embrace you. And it says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. God, this is so epic. And you do, you're manifesting this. You're the star, guys. There's two stars here. You can do this. Emperor, Empress, guys. You are very balanced, and somebody sees you as such. And so you deserve nothing but the best, which means somebody who is very emotionally stable as well. Who doesn't just listen to what any Tom, Dick, and Harry tells them. Come on, guys. Somebody was very sneaky. Now, somebody's been watching you. A lot of people have been watching you. A lot of people have been watching you heal. And your soulmate's been watching you heal, guys. This person's the one. They're in deep feelings about you. There's a spiritual connection. This is your life partner. And you had to walk away from somebody, okay? Now there's somebody who you walked away from, friends, family, I don't know. They're watching you on fake profiles. They're hiding who they are. This could be a sneaky link. This could be a secret admirer. Somebody's been watching your social media and they want to bargain. They want to come back. They want to negotiate. They want to work something out, guys, with that Eight of Pentacles. Something's really burdening them and they just want this peace. They want to do what feels right to them, which is love. Somebody unconditionally loves you. But you did. You had to walk away from a law. And this emotion, somebody thought because you walked away from them, you didn't love them. It was probably the hardest fucking thing you've ever had to do. But somebody knows that you are genuine. Ooh, my heart, I am about to cry. Ooh, somebody may have been crying about you, okay? They see you as your beloved, but they made up stories because they thought that because you weren't chasing after them. Yeah, because you weren't a drama queen or king, they thought that you didn't care. You're the Empress. You're the star. You're the Temperance Angel. You have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups. You take leaps of faith. People can come with you, but they have to treat you right. Somebody caused a lot of drama in your life, went towards chaos, thirsty attention whores, people who overreacted about you. You said okay, you walked away. These people dismissed you and they called you a drama queen, drama king. They scapegoated you. They feel bad that they discarded you, they ignored you, they looked the other way as they seen people doing this to you. They knew that you had passion, you had love. They knew you wanted to do the work, that you were doing the work, that you were the messenger, but they wanted to burn you. Now look at them. their life is getting burned. And you're imagining all unwanted thoughts dissolving into life, creating a new room for new opportunities, for new possibilities for your life. Somebody needs to be careful. They feel they're at the ledge because they wore a mask. Didn't I say anybody who's wearing a mask, play in your face, whole time want to take your place? They're upset because you're genuine. You've always been genuine. And these people are jealous of you. Mad fucking jealous. And they're party asses. They're always trying to run away from their selves because they're wearing masks. They hate who they are. And they're mad that you celebrate in a different way and you love what you do. These people are very petty. They're very much up in their ego and they're having adrenaline rush because they can't stop anything, especially love. They can't stop your love. They may stop people from loving you for a little while, but it's all manipulation, it's all magic, and you're the real deal. You're fucking hit different. You embrace shit. You don't even gotta say nothing. So let's see what's going on with the juice, guys, before I end the reading, because today is my cake day. I love you guys. I hope my readings have been helpful. Ancestors, what's going on here? Yeah, something happened in the winter, guys. It looks like you cut somebody off in the winter. They feel like a very cold situation. They wanted to embrace you, but they didn't have enough courage because they had some kind of leech on them, telling them that you weren't good enough, they weren't good enough. I don't know. But you know you were protected. You knew you were surrounded by light. You knew that you were okay. And there was some instructor, I told you, somebody, I don't know, that was instructing them, some kind of mentor or something, somebody they looked up to keep them in some kind of stuck situation. Maybe you keep you in a stuck situation. I'm telling you, there was a lot of injustice that had occurred behind your back. A lot of people really pointed fingers at you. That's why they're feeling upset because they know what they did. They know that what other people did, and nur- all you did was nat- nurture, worship nature. That's all you did. You didn't follow their outdated belief systems. You listened to the real way to be, but you did it too early. And it really rustled a lot of feathers. People didn't want it to be you, but it's law. Somebody really went against the Hermetic principles. They really thought they were doing something noble by trying to put you out, by breaking your heart. You walked away. Ancestors, God, Creator, Source is constructing a whole new life for you. It's giving me Bella. There, there must be more than this provincial life. You're walking the fuck away and going on a new goddamn adventure. Somebody may look at you like that. Maybe they're the beast, right? I don't know. But you're gonna adore this person. You're going on a new fucking adventure. Yeah, and these bullies, yeah, they're mad. They really tried to scapegoat you. They really thought you were an easy target. They tried to torment you. But it didn't work. It didn't work at all. They thought because you were kind that you were weak. These flying monkeys, you see them as such. Somebody's coming in with a romantic offer. Did you see how I went? Yeah, somebody's coming in to beg you, and these flying monkeys are pissed because they're just being seen as a performer, as a groupie, as a wannabe. And somebody loves you. Somebody was somebody wants you to join their cult, okay, because you got lots of power, but you are not. You are a solo person. So because you refuse to join their society or cult or their organization, or you refuse to take this faulty love offer, they wanted to put you in poverty. And somebody is loving the fact that you're okay with being in a less fortunate situation because you're not a fucking sellout. And God, Creator, Source will give you yours when it's needed. You're not a beggar. You're not low class, but people wanted to really put that on. They wanted to like fucking starve you. And well, guess what? The fucking tables have turned to wish people fucking bad because I promise you, your next of kin, the next generation, or maybe you are gonna have to face that shit. See? Are gonna have to face that shit. We all got executions. We are executioners. We all got a time. And these drama kings or queens who wanted you to be in poverty or maybe even left you for dead when you needed them the most. Who knows? You helped these people clearly, but they would refuse to help you. Why? Because you did it first. They didn't want to give you credit where credit is. They want to fucking create a problem in your life because they are the problem. So you walked away. You gave them enough rope to hang themselves, and they did. And people are seeing your accomplishments. I told you, you hit fucking different. You're the empress. You put these drama kings and queens right on their fucking ass. People see you as a celebrity, as royalty, as a motherfucking leader, and you deserve nothing but a royal couple. And that's why people have tried to block you from having a relationship, a partnership, from being this leader. You have reign over a lot of people, and they need to really put respect on your name. Because if you choose, you can put this fire disaster in their life. You can shut it right the fuck down. You can build it up or you can shut it down. And somebody needs to come correct because in the wintertime, you shut it the fuck down. And somebody is facing this law for bullying you, for performing and acting like as if oh, wow. Yeah. See, these people have a lot to fucking hide. They acted like you had an issue. If you did, you would say it. You would see it. Somebody wanted to get you arrested, guys. Somebody's stuck on pills because their heart fucking broken because of what they chose to do to you. Maybe they offered a love offer to somebody who just took advantage of them. Then when it was time to come and offer you a love offer, after they offered everything to some kind of opportunity that fell through, you look at them like, what, I'm second choice? Like, but somebody really looks at you like end goal, doors open. That's why they're on drugs, because somebody sees you opening doors for yourself, doing things. Somebody's really being a big boy, taking an opportunity because you are home. Somebody sees you as home. They really hung themselves and you broke up with them. You left. You accomplished a lot by yourself and somebody's learning a karmic fucking lesson. Do unto others as you want done because it is a bitch. Because somebody is crying all up in your dirty photos if they have it. Somebody is trying to blackmail you with dirty photos, but they don't got any. Or somebody is leaking somebody's. I don't know, but somebody sees you as single, self-sufficient. You're enjoying your single life. Somebody wanted to be very petty and say like, "Oh, you're single, so you must be miserable, or it must be something wrong with you." You chose to be single because somebody that you love chose a bum and then called you the bum. That's why you're fucking single. Joke is on them, guys. Somebody is trash. And somebody made a wish for you and then chose a bum over a boss. They're learning a crazy karmic lesson why you broke up with them, or you probably will never touch them again because the person that they left you for, that's the kind of energy that they hate their dick. You know that that person has absolutely no self-respect. Even if even if it was only a one night stand and they never touch that person again, it doesn't matter. The point is the point is. Somebody knows your dreams are coming true. Somebody only had one chance with you to do it right. Now they're all in their headspace because somebody tried to do sex magic on them, and it's this manipulator, this gaslighter, this Jezebel fucking groupie over here who just wants money, who judged you falsely for everything that they were actually doing. See, sex and lust. This is why you're single. It breaks your heart. You may have had to break your own heart walking away from somebody, but they were on drugs. They were never going to give you what you needed. They were never going to celebrate you the right way. Now this bum in the background is celebrating because they got somebody stuck. And you're about to move on into a whole new world. You're a star seed, guys. If you choose, you can flip the script and allow somebody back because they want to spin the block. You can flip the script and have this person back in your life if you choose. Because they are about to fucking spin the block. I'm not going to lie, okay? Because you are living a good life and somebody lied on you. They lied on you. Somebody's stalking you. They see you as a royal couple. This is why so many people wanted to take your place. Take your place, guys. They got to do the same work. I told you they could take the person, but it's not even going to be the same relationship. Different. It's not the same vibe. It is what it is, guys. Somebody's realizing that. Maybe somebody got a lot off of your energy and thought it was them, their energy, and then realized when they got with this bum that it wasn't their energy because the bum just drained them. That's why they feel fucked up. That's why they feel absolutely fucked up because you cut them off in the wintertime. All they got is some photos of you and they're dreaming of you, wishing that they were next to you. Trust is everything, guys. This person broke your trust by lying or by listening to other people's lies. It is what it is. Your wishes are coming true, and you do have a divine masculine coming in, guys, because you moved on. You moved away from the drugs, the manipulation. Somebody's moving away from the drugs. You're heartbroken. You may have had to break your heart, like I said, because somebody was trying to sacrifice you, so you became single, dolo solo. You do it on your own and you're happy. That's the game fucking over. You flip the table, guys. You don't need other people's applause to get you anywhere because these people are on sex, drugs, lust, rock and roll, and they're gonna use the fuck out of you, and they're being used. And you just know how to protect yourself. You're not dealing with the mind games, the third parties, the manipulations. You refuse to get any kind of sexually transmitted diseases or spiritually transmitted demons, and you have the confidence to walk away, to transform, to have a death, and somebody sees you having a death. Now you may be somebody's home, or when you meet this person you're going to feel like home. Now this could be a long way, like a long time coming, like this has been a long time coming. And this bum that this person chose over you, or that these people chose over you, like it could be a friend group, right? It could be a job. It could be in a family, these people picking all these other people over you and then realizing that you're the one that they truly, really need, that you are the life source. These people are feeling pathetic because, like I said, you were the real life source. Wow. Some of you drove somebody to drink because they can't manifest you in. They can't, because you can never manifest the actual person, guys. Especially if you're of the light, you're a star seed, you work with energy, right? So you are an alchemist. So what you put out, you get back, guys. You can't manifest a person. You can manifest an idea and work to it. Effort plus intention creates that manifestation. But if you're not actually doing the work, then what you are doing is counter reacting that and sending out the universe saying that you don't want it. So what do you get in return? Everything that you don't want. That's why you have to be careful. Somebody is very fucking jealous of you, and that's why they got you to break up with a situation, or that's why you broke up with a situation, because maybe you were sleeping with the enemy. I don't know, but somebody did all of this because they were jealous of you. They're learning a karmic lesson. A lot of regret right now, not to be jealous of the person that they love. Yeah, dark night of the soul, guys. You were a wish for somebody, and then they got jealous of you, so they chose to pick somebody lesser than you so that they can look up to them. But you look up to them. You looked up to them. You envy them. You love them. You know what I mean? But they looked at it as a competition. They wanted to beat you. And you were like, okay, I'm out. See you later. And the knives got cut up. It is what it is. The knives got cut up. You were like, nope, see ya. Bye. Somebody really wanted to control you. They loved you, but they wanted to control you. They wanted to get you fired, put out, because you decided to be independent. You decided to be on your own. You refused to cater to their outdated belief systems. You refused to be in their group, in their cult, in their organization. You refused to make money for them. I don't know what it is. It could be a different thing. for all different people, guys. Somebody could have said you were on DL. Maybe that's why you, maybe you looked at somebody like they didn't even like females because of all the shit that they put you through. Maybe they're on the DL with a Sagittarius. Maybe not. It's word magic, guys. Somebody's playing games, okay? They're probably not on the DL, but they have friends who are very close to comfort. I don't know. But at the end of the day, if you don't trust somebody, somebody's trust was broken. So you got new things coming in, and it's got a lot of people in their head because look, true love wins. I'll make it up. Love's coming in. Somebody feels fucked up because they wanted to trample on your, you wanted them to be a part of your dreams, friends, family, acquaintances, a lover, whatever it is, baby daddy, baby mama, whatever it is, guys. I don't know. But they didn't want you to be successful. They didn't want it to be you. They didn't want to listen. They thought everybody else was smarter than you. They thought you were a punk, a simp. They treated you like you were nothing. Fuck, you are everything. And what's meant to be is going to be. True love wins, guys. Somebody needs to really buckle up because the world is there. You ended a cycle. A lot of people are going to watch you on the big world wide web. Why? Because they ain't got no fucking access to you any other way. So let them spy, let them lie, let them manipulate. Like my mentor says, Geraldine, the haters don't come. And they don't. So let's get some healing messages from the plant world because you are healing. And all the narcs that try to put you out, laugh at you when you're down, they're all getting seen. They're for the ego that they are, for the mask that they're wearing, for the jealousy, all the rumors, the pettiness, the envy, the talking behind your back. Like you really, I don't know, you really had respect for a lot of people until they showed you that really how they felt about you. Like you paid attention. You didn't just say it, you paid attention. Wild strawberry. Somebody sees you as a non-conformative wild rose. Yeah, you are definitely being seen as um uncontrollable. So to others, it's like as if, oh well, let's not have her around or him around because they're too much. We can't control what they say. We don't know if it's like, well, what are you hiding? So the wild rose, okay? The wild rose opens the heart by bringing us into the beauty of the moment. It helps us heal past relationship traumas so we can trust love again. The wild rose moves us beyond the illusion of romantic love to selfless love. So somebody wants to come in and show you some selfless love, okay? Something they may not have done before. The wild strawberry. Wild strawberry is for people who take life too seriously. It helps us recapture the innocence of childhood. Strawberry reminds us to relax and not get caught up in the struggles of life. Its message is to taste the sweetness of life. See, that's what you do. You help people not get caught up in the struggles of life. This is why you make it look easy. Your life is so far from easy, but you really do make it look easy and has people jealous. They don't know what you had to do in order to get what you have. You've never had to step on anybody or step over anybody or degrade yourself or your morals or your integrity to get what you want. And that's what's annoying people because they are so sideways. They're so superficial, they're so power hungry, and then they wonder why the people around them crumble, why the people around them are vanishing. They're not there when you need them, that's for sure, you know. So we have to learn how to take care of ourselves so we don't rely. Somebody is mad because life has taught you not to rely. So you're royalty, you stand in your power. Somebody sees you as boss and you're making moves with confidence. Somebody really wanted to manipulate you and act like you were on drugs and homeless and needy and codependent and you weren't shit, never gonna be shit. And oh my God, these people need to look in the mirror, guys, because you moved the fuck on. You are not the same person as you were, or you probably never even were this person that they claim you were. That's what I mean. That's why somebody's feeling like a jackass right now because all the magic is wearing out and this karmic is on the run. Whoever has sent this shit to you, they're running. They're running away from this, trying to run away from this karma. 20. Because 20 reduced down to a 2. Somebody is very, very balanced, guys. You are very balanced, and you're about to meet your balanced other half. The sounds of the inner sea. Rest, meditate, and stop. Because you chose to rest, meditate, take the time for yourself when necessary. People know that when you do move, when you do talk, when you do act, it's not an impulse. It's it's strategically planned out. And somebody thought they were very smart and could strategically plan your downfall and your demise. But you sat back, you waited, and because you didn't say something, somebody thought they were winning. You wanted to wait for that move where you can say checkmate. Somebody's about to yell checkmate for you. Says there's a period in our life when we need to withdraw, rest, sleep, meditate, and give ourselves some time to rejuvenate. Take a look at what you've been currently doing. How busy is your life been of late? Give yourself permission to stop and reflect. Take time out of to do what you choose to do. Step out of the rat race for a day or even a few hours. If it is not possible, then just breathe. Nurturing yourself is important at this time. If you feel it is an indulgent task, then think again. At the moment, the most important person is you. Didn't I say that? It's not about you. I'm sure somebody really sees you as end goal, but they're getting their life together for themselves. And somebody is trying to blame and say it's for you, and it's for themselves. You got your shit together for yourself. If somebody's saying it's for somebody else, you see what I'm trying to say? Either way, somebody's getting put in their place and they're doing it for the right thing. It says there is no need to answer to other people's demands. You must put boundaries in place before you burn yourself out. Take heed with this card. You need rest and deep sleep. Do not feel guilty for taking a breathing space. Somebody just wants to be able to breathe, to really just. Now, somebody could heal in their sleep and have a hard time to sleep. They may take a lot of naps, but it's because they're depressed. So let's get the last closing message, guys. Ancestors, what's going on here? Ancestors, for my beautiful star seed, the leg ones I just seen cracked open. Somebody hit that rock bottom energy, guys. Uh, somebody doesn't like the person that they have become, or the person you have just shown them that they are. Take it as it resonates, okay? Yeah, karmic relationship. I don't fucking make it up. Orion's energy, polarity is soul growth and conflict. There's nothing there. It's the only thing that wants to be seen, then it's the only thing that wants to be seen. Where's my book for this? Oh, it's right there. Okay, so karmic energies, guys, you've seen somebody as a karmic relationship. And somebody, it says, the constellation Orion is thought to be by many to have been a place of polarities and eventually unity. Some believe that many starseeds who were part of this cosmic history incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships in Orion's time. Perhaps you're one of those. Polarities cause conflict and heightened separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings can cause what are caused when we don't open our heart and our mind to see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart. See, somebody really they just assumed, they just thought that people knew what the fuck they were doing and that they had a good heart, and let's just say people trusted the wrong people and now are having to pay the consequences of that. It says instead of gathering the courage to open their heart, somebody should have just asked you, but they were scared. They thought that you were the liar. You never lied, and they have all the proof that you never did. It says we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and then find mutual ground. See, these people are wounded. So when you come around, it shows them what they can do and that they've been stuck in the same mindset for the last whatever, however long. You're a big wake up call. You're a realization now. I had listened to Black by Pearl Jam a while ago and I had the biggest cry. And it reminded me, like, I have survivor's guilt a lot because I lost a lot of the people that were very close to me. And I try not to, project that sadness and that grief and that pain and that loss or anything that I've ever went through onto others. So I process it by myself. But it's still very important to remind people that they are loved and that we are loved. And sometimes I wonder why me, but then I remember how many people I help. So if they don't invite you, they don't support you, remember, it really has nothing to do with you, especially if you don't even know them. It says, we're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to go closer through conflict than it is to go further apart. And yet, that's the invitation of conflict. It's easier to react and take things personally. It's much more challenging to see the innocence and all involved and to find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we can grow the most. So remember, we're all just trying to grow. Some of us are on, well, we're all on different timelines. Some of us, are early birds. Some of us are late bloomers, but we we don't alienate where you are on the journey called life. It's just when we do meet up with each other, we motivate each other. We don't make them feel unseen, unwanted, and used, abused, manipulated, and then thrown away like yesterday's trash. We don't do this. And somebody is feeling bad because they may have treated you like that. Maybe somebody really took your kindness for weakness, not realizing that you are not so weak. You will cut them off, even if it hurts you more. Okay? And it says, it's okay. So how can you soften your heart to drop your defenses enough to see things for a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see similarities rather than differences? See, people, they don't want to share the light. They want it all for themselves. And then they get upset when somebody comes in who's authentic, who doesn't even want the light, but just wants everybody to shine. That's a whole different kind of energy. That's a whole different kind of vibe, guys. There is no competing where you don't compare in that kind of energy. And somebody sees it. So, Starseed Soul Inquiry, which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? And how are you being called to allow growth through conflict? Now, we're not saying to be the bigger person, allow the enablers, the abusers. We're not going to enable the abusers. That's not what we're doing. What we're doing is we're seeing ourselves in their feet and understanding that maybe once we were sick too. That doesn't mean we allow these sick people into our lives, but it allows us to let go of that burden and that grief. And like I said, that survivor's guilt, right? I have survivor's guilt because I couldn't save anybody because I was so sick. And when I got better, I couldn't save them because I was better. Do you see what I mean? It is what it is. There's so many people that I want to help, but I can't because they're sick. And somebody is mad because you have the confidence enough to believe in yourself to walk away from a karmic relationship, whether it's family, a mother, a sister, a cousin, a best friend. It doesn't matter. It could be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or your baby daddy, your job. You will walk away. And somebody really tried to do a lot of magic to make sure that you stayed the fuck away. But your energy is just like you're made for something. Something is just for you. It's meant to be. So it will always come back. It's gonna come back and somebody's upset about that. It's like you never really go without. Like you miss out on something, you lose something, but you'll gain it back tenfold somewhere else. And there is a motherfucking reconciliation. Like I said, you didn't really miss out on anything, did you? Because you're at a reconciliation, guys. Somebody wants to swing on the swings till they're old and gray with you. You see, this person's got a cane. Somebody may want to have a son with you. Take it as it resonates, guys. Initiation. Somebody wants to be initiated into your bloodline, and they think in order to do that, they have to have a child with you. So they want to dance with life with you. They want to create a life with you. I don't make it up, guys. The ancestors said it's coming in. Hunter of path. Someone's hunting after their path. They know what they want. They want to create a life and they want to create a life with you. This is a reconciliation. Like I said, it's a past person or a person that feels like home because this is a reconciliation within your past life. But you had to go through a lot of karmic relationships, a lot of karmic lessons. But you're finding a way to heal from that conflict and to find peaceful resolution. Wow, your ancestors are protecting you. You got nothing to fear. No, somebody's not going to hurt you. If you're worried somebody's going to hurt you, they're not going to hurt you. If somebody's scared you're going to hurt them, you're not going to hurt them. This is your protector. You are the protector. Somebody wanted you to be exiled, but it's been a fucking challenge, hasn't it? It is what it is, guys. You can't be exiled. Somebody wanted your love to be exiled, your tribe to be exiled. They wanted you not to have friends, family, acquaintances. They didn't want you to have a lover. And that's the fucking truth. But what'd you do? You nurtured yourself. You took the time for yourself. You dated yourself. You went on a new journey with yourself and you became your own motherfucking companion. And somebody wants to keep the promise that they made to you. Somebody is being guided by their ancestors to come towards you. They had a vision, and that vision is to empower you because you are the inspiration. You are the muse. And somebody wants to come towards you to tell you that they are inspired by you and that you have inspired a lot of people, even if they have not given you the credit where credit is due. Somebody wants to tell you that there's a reason why you are still here and to not feel guilty. I love you guys. Stay blessed. I hope this helped. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You're the healer. You're moving forward, but you may not be in a relationship because you still have a lot to deal with internally. But somebody knows that and wants to embrace you. Maybe somebody doesn't like to see you cry. I don't know. But somebody sees you as royalty. They see your achievements. Maybe it's happy tears you're about to cry because it's taken you a long fucking time to get you where you are. And you have nothing but love for yourself, for the universe. And you're very grateful because you could be in a much worse situation than you are. So you're grateful, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. And anybody who's trying to stop you is looking like a whole fucking coward because they can't face you. Says, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united, for love transcends space and time and nothing is missing. So nothing's missing. Nothing's missing. You found solace within the darkness. You found solace within yourself. And anybody who comes in is just going to be a bonus, okay? So remember that. Take yourself on dates, do what you need to do, and don't wait for nobody, okay? Because it's time for healing. Time for you to drink from your own cup. Remember, you can't give to others unless your cup is full. So remember who you are and get to know somebody, okay? Maybe you friend zone somebody, but somebody wants to get out of the friend zone. But you're solo. You're dolo. You're doing this by yourself. You are the GOAT. You're independent. Somebody really wanted to take your independence. You put them in the friend zone. You wish them well. Somebody wants to get out of friend zone, but you're just not ready yet because somebody is just not, they're not emotionally mature enough and they're going to make you feel like you're asking for too much or you are too much and you're not too much and you're not asking for too much. You're asking for respect, for kindness, and for equilibrium. A lot of people don't want you to be around. And look, it's a moment of regret. They're regretting it because you are the sauce. You are the secret recipe. Nostalgia, idealizing the past and feeling they made a mistake. Somebody feels they made a mistake. They laughed at your healing. They said you were boring. You set your course. You're not boring. You love who you are. It says know where you wish to go, have a plan in the right direction. So yeah, lead the way. You lead the way, guys. You're very inspirational. This is be the leader, show others how it's done. You can help others. You help others. God Creator Source is so grateful for you, so thankful for you. Something's coming in, guys. Something that's just gonna be for you on your path. A lot of people try to exile you from this path, but it's for you. You led the way. Now somebody is gonna set the course and come towards you because regret is like you only regret the opportunities you never took. Somebody may not have taken an opportunity with you. Instead, they want to control you, inevitably putting them in a friend zone, and now you don't look at them the same. Your ancestors, your deities, your Erithras, they were watching you. They were protecting you, making sure you had a good life. These people lied on you, and now they got to watch their back because they tried to take you down. They said you were disloyal, but the ancestors said, the fuck? You are in a whole category of your own, guys, and these people are having a rude awakening. It could be a sister who wanted your divine masculine. This is somebody who plays in your face the whole time, want to take your place. They're in their headspace because they wanted your twin flame, but this twin flame is not offering them shit anymore, and that's a rude awakening, guys. And you are definitely not running after nobody. Nobody, baby, because you're strong. You got this. You have your head up. You're the Hierophant. You want a real relationship, something that's, traditional. And that's why somebody is in their feelings because this lover is coming in and you're strong. Be strong. So wait for what's yours, okay? Only good things happen to those who wait, okay? So travel. You do the work in the process. People are seeing you win. Bring justice into the situation. They're petty. They're envious. They're trying to do spell work because they're cheaters. They're manipulators. They're all stuck on stupid drinking. And they're having judgment time, guys. I'm telling you, a lot of people are just going to have to face themselves. They're hating on you because you're the emperor, empress. You're solid gold, man. You don't tarnish. You're not plated. People can say whatever they want, but they've seen over time, year after year after year, decade after decade. You're still that guy. You're still that bitch. And it really makes people very fucking uncomfortable because they lost you. They slept on you. The universe is tucking them in, guys. I love yous. I hope this resonates. I hope this gives you some clarity. That emperor is going to judgment. Somebody's facing themselves. They may want to approach you. I hope this helps. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.